We have completed quite a lot of challenges in this course, but now I'm going to show you the main project or the boss level challenge of this course that we will be implementing throughout this course. The idea of this project is quite simple, but it's very challenging when it comes to the implementation. We are going to build a contact tracing app, which is quite useful in the times of a global pandemic. The scope and features of a contact tracing app are unlimited, so we are not going to build all these features, rather we will focus on some of the main features. This application development will include all the concepts that we have learned so far in this course or the concepts that we'll be learning further. Let me give you a quick overview of this application and its features. This application has three primary tabs. The first one is the Health Admin View tab, the second one is a User View tab, and the third one is a Location View tab. The Health Admin View tab is supposed to be used by the health administrator to get a nice overview of how many people are in red status or how many of them are in green status. So this is a sort of dashboard page where you get two views. The first one is the person view and the second one is the location view. The person view has a header which shows the count of person in each of these status, and it also has a button to add a new person. You can also see the recent updates about the status change of people, and this list can have up to 100 records, and you can click on any of these items to actually check the status and all the detail of that particular person. And since this is a health admin view, you can see the mobile number and name, but in the user view or the location view tab, we are going to hide this sensitive information and we are only going to show a token of the user. Now let's check about the location view, which is quite similar to person view. It also has a header about the count of location in each of the status, and you can also add a new location as well. And you can also check the details about a particular location here. This also has a recent updates table where you can see the recent changes in the locations. Now this was about the health admin view, where a health admin can also mark a person red. That means once a person is tested for that particular disease, and if he found positive, then health admin can change his status or her status to red. Now let's talk about the user view. The user view is meant to be used by an individual who can see his details and the persons he contacted in last 10 days or in last 30 days. For example, let me search for a person here. This would be generally a view in the mobile devices so that each and every user can see their detail. But just to replicate that functionality, I have given a search bar here where you can search for any of the user, and we will treat it as like that particular person is viewing this detail in his mobile. So let me open a user here. I'm going to pick the user ID and then let me search for that particular user. So this is the health card of Aragon, and it says that Aragon is in red status, and we will treat it as like Aragon is viewing his health card. So Aragon can see his details like his phone number and when his status was updated or how many people he has contacted in last 30 days. But he cannot see the name and phone number of his contacts or the person he has been in contact with in last 30 days. So this is the primary functionality of user view. You can simply check about the status of the contacts he has been in contact with in last 30 days. Very similar to this, we have got location view where we can see the details about a location. Let me open one of the location here. And now we can see the health card of that particular location and the recent visitors in last 30 days. Here also we are not showing the name and the phone number of these visitors as this is a sensitive data. If this location admin or if a user wants to contact about a particular person, so let's say if I want to report that there are few guys who are positive and they recently visited my location, then I can give this token to the health admin, and then they can look for all the details of that particular person. So this is the application in a nutshell, and we are going to develop this application throughout this course. So this application is definitely going to give you a real-time project development feeling, and I hope you loved the complexity of this particular project. And make sure that you understand each part of the code that I'll be explaining while we'll be developing this project, because it has certain scenarios or certain challenges that are very regularly being asked in major product companies like Salesforce, Google, Amazon, or Uber. So make sure that you understand this application completely while we'll be developing it. In the next video, I'm going to present the data model for this application and some of the UI features and some of the backend features. And after that, we'll start working on this application and we will also move forward in this course.